So here's liquid oxygen. I love this. We'll talk about this. We'll use it quite a bit in Chemistry 1. It's a very cold, clear, bluish liquid. It's also magnetic. It's a remarkable liquid, oxygen. So this is liquid oxygen. And he's poured some now into the base of this vessel. And as the oxygen evaporates, it displaces the air, and we'll have an atmosphere of pure gaseous oxygen. He's then going to put a piece of pure white phosphorus inside and touch it with a warm rod just to start off the reaction. When that happens, I'll ask, I think it's John or Ted up there, to turn the lights off completely, because I have a suspicion that sufficient illumination might be provided by this reaction. So there's the, not yet, Ted. Lonnie has to see what he's doing. He might put the phosphorus down his throat or something. So now we'll, and turn off that spotlight when I tell you to. So now he's just heating up a rod. Yeah, I'm sorry. No, although believe me, you'll see it around me too. So, but you're right. Are you trying to say that I have a particularly large cross section? Okay, turn off the light, Ted. Two things interesting. One is an enormous amount of energy coming off as enormously intense light, but there's also white solid forming. Beautiful, clear white solid. Lonnie took 31 grams of the phosphorus, and when the reaction was over, he scraped up all that white powder, and its mass was 71 grams. There was no phosphorus left. And given that, I'd like to know, what is the empirical formula of this phosphorus oxide? Is it PO, PO2, or P2O5? And so ponder that with some head scratching for a few minutes. That was a good one.
Nice camera shot. You don't even...
Okay, let's see what you're thinking. How many think it's A, PO? Notice so. How many think it's B, PO2? Quite a few for PO2. Yes, of course. Most oxides are PO2. That's something O2. That's right. How many think it's C? Few. So it looks like it's nobody on A and about equally split between B and C, with a majority for B, it seems to me. And I think you should talk about it. I'll try to have a discussion on that one, please. I don't know, just... Okay, let's see what you're thinking. Let's try again. A, how many say PO? No one's been converted to PO. How many think it's B, PO2? Considerably few. And how many think C, P2O5? Very interesting. The majority shifted dramatically from B to C, and that's good. That's a good sign that actually a minority of you were able to convince, by virtue of chemical arguments, the B's to switch to C, and I agree with that. So